Hey traders, welcome to the video. So, trading on holiday, it may be that you're thinking of going on holiday, vacation, whatever you want to call it, soon, or you're planning one for the future, whatever. How does it fit in with your trading? In other words, what do you plan to do when you go on holiday? Do you plan to carry on trading? Do you plan to check the markets? Do you plan to ignore it completely? Let me give you my take on it and also some theories that I've heard from other traders as to what works for them. And ultimately, same with everything, guys, it's all about your personality, how you want to get involved with trading. First of all, I think it's got to come down to the type of trader you are. Are you a swing trader or are you a day trader? If you are a swing trader, you may well have positions on that you need to monitor. That's fine. Your best bet is probably to set some alerts. You've got your limits in, hopefully, you've got your stop losses in. You are just monitoring your positions. If you're a day trader, you're going to be flat as you go on holiday. The question you have is, do you trade? Are you going to miss opportunities if you are not looking at the markets? Does it matter? Should you be taking a break? That's the kind of thing. So the type of trader you are, we'll discuss this in a second. Number two is obviously going to be the type of holiday you're on, and if you're on with a family, or whether you're on your own, whether you're on with a significant partner, whatever it may be, and how they perceive your trading. Because ultimately, don't be selfish, guys. If you're on holiday with your family, it's their holiday too. They're looking forward to spending time with you. If you're in your hotel room on your laptop, it kind of defeats the object. So how do you find that happy balance between the two? Well, I think you've got to make your decision. And if you make your decision, the same with anything, I think the same with trading, you make a decision before you make the trade. Whereas in the heat of the moment, it's difficult to make a decision. Before you go, decide on what you're going to do. These are your options. You are either going to trade actively. In other words, you're going to let everyone else do the thing. You're going to sit in the hotel room, and you're going to trade, or sit in the business center, whatever, you're going to trade. That's probably not feasible, right? There's no point in doing that. It's very unlikely that's going to happen. Okay, there might be a slim chance that if you're out there and things just go crazy, or you've got some sort of strategy that's suddenly developing a lot of signals for you that don't normally develop signals, then you make a choice and say, hey, do I want to take advantage of this? It doesn't happen very often. I'm going to make more money out of it, whatever it may be. There's a story in Market Wizards. No, it's probably in Pit to PC. A guy was out in Switzerland, I believe. He looked up at the ticker and he saw that the prices were going crazy, so he flew home on Concorde. I think this is right. I'll double check it, to Chicago so he could trade. So your choice is either flat out trade. The other choice is you set specific times when you'll trade. So in other words, let's say you always trade the open. So you could say to yourself, and this is like making your family or partner aware as well, and say, listen, I'm going to be on the laptop or on my computer from this specific hour window or 2 hour window, because this is my strategy. I don't want to leave it alone. It's reasonably lucrative at the moment. It's working for me. It's only the opening hour in the DAX in the morning from 8 o'clock till 9 o'clock, so wherever you are in the world, that may be that, or it's only during data this time. So I'm going to allocate that. Is that okay? Yep, fine. Then you've allocated it, you do it. If you make a trade, you make a trade. If you don't, you don't. So that's something you can do specific times and you set it off. I've done this before when I've been on holiday. I've set specific times and said, listen, I'm going to be on my laptop from this time to this time, only because it was very, very, very active. I booked the holiday a long time ago. We went on this holiday and it was a case of, hey, there's opportunity there. I don't want to not go on the holiday, but then, so I said, okay, these are specific times I'm going to be on the computer, got my laptop, got my spare screen, the hotel room. It may sound sad, but it worked out well for me. It was a good lucrative time, good opportunity for me to take advantage for things. But most of the time, you were going to do this. You could set some alerts and check things. So in other words, you can set alerts for things of extreme volatility. So the markets you like to trade, set some alerts. You've probably got your mobile phone with you or something. So if something really, really kicks off, you can look at it and decide whether you want to get involved when you take a position or you don't want to take a position. So that's something else. It means you're not constantly checking your phone. I mean, there is that. You can check your phone, see what's going on and constantly check it. The problem with that is, you've got to weigh up the kind of benefits of the vacation, the holiday, compared to trading. I would always prefer to do absolutely nothing, right? The best thing you can do is absolutely nothing. Now, No, I know you watching this, guys. If you're a trader like me, you can't help but look at the markets from time to time. If you're on holiday, you're just interested. Maybe you've got no desire to place a trade. Maybe you've got no positions on, but you're just interested. You've come back from your day, whatever you've been out doing. You're getting ready to go out for the evening. You just want to look, as you would look in a paper, what's the market been doing? What's the DAX been doing? The Dow, the currency pairs, just out of curiosity, even if you're not getting involved in it. That's my preferred thing to do, is to say, listen, I'm not trading at all. I'm not going to get involved in it. I'm not going to place any new positions. But, you know, when it's downtime and you've got a moment to yourself, I don't mind having a look at the market. So anyway, that's my preferred one. But let's go back and do this. Let's say that you're going on holiday and it's turning out to be a very volatile time. You could set some alerts and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to set alerts for specific price levels on the things that I'm looking at. And then if I get triggered, then I will look and see if I want to take a swing trade opportunity. Day trading, you've obviously got to be a little bit cautious depending on where you're trading in the world. Obviously, some hotels are going to have pretty decent connectivity, so that's absolutely fine. But if you're going to somewhere like, Maldives or somewhere really a little bit far out where the connectivity is not so good, you're probably a bit risky to be placing trades and day trades. So you might only want to be setting alerts and checking the markets if you're a swing trader and perhaps you want to place a position. Another thing is, perhaps you've been waiting for a specific price for a long time. Perhaps you've had some alerts set on stocks that you say, hey, I want to buy them at this point. You don't want to miss it, obviously. If you're on holiday, you don't want to blindly leave a limit order in either. So that could be something that you're doing. So you've got your three options there. But don't forget, guys, if you're on holiday, the other thing that I forgot to mention is it's better if you can just refresh. It will be far better if you're trading if you can switch off. You can kind of look at it casually without any desire to trade. The look at it is purely for interest. But you're not going to trade. You're not going to manage positions. You're not going to set any alerts. You're not going to be bombarded with it. It's a case of relaxing, unwinding. You'll be thinking about your trading. You'll be thinking about the markets. But it will be far less pressure on you in terms of I've got to trade, I've got to make a decision, I've got to do this. It's a refreshing, rejuvenating period, and that will do your trading far, far better than actually constantly trying to trade, constantly checking alerts. Casually checking the market I think is fine, or go cold turkey. So you know what? No markets, no quotes, absolutely nothing, no phones. I'm going to delete the apps off my phone for now. I don't care. Whatever it is, when I come back, I'll be refreshed. I'll be ready for it. Let me know what you do when you go on holiday, guys. How do you deal with it? Are you one of those guys who's always trading away, specific times and coming out? You're setting alerts. I know guys who do various different things. So it'd be interesting to know what you do when you go on holiday. All right, guys, take care. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.